I have so many games right now on my backlog. It's actually kind of crazy. We need to talk about it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make another Steam Deck video because I feel like I haven't really been making any videos about my Steam Deck, and I've also been kind of neglecting her because I've been playing so much on my Nintendo Switch recently. I definitely still want to make a comparison video both between my Steam Deck and my Nintendo Switch and just kind of talk about the differences, the similarities, maybe which one I prefer, although right now I haven't really made up my mind yet. We need to put some love into my Steam Deck again because I love it so much, and there's so many games I get to play on here that I don't get to play on my Nintendo Switch, or that just play better on the Steam Deck because it is kind of like a tiny PC. If you've never heard about the Steam Deck before, you're curious to learn more about it, I do also have an unboxing video of this one up on my channel, so I will link that. But today I really wanted to talk about like some of the games in my backlog that I have on my Steam Deck that I bought on sale, whatever, that are really my priority. I'm really interested in playing, and I just am really excited to get to, and should all be working fine on the Steam Deck, but I'll have to test them out and I'll let you know the final verdict. So first up on my list is like a visual novel horror-ish kind of game that is a little older. It's a cult classic. It's called Danganronpa, and this was recently on sale for like such a crazy good price that I just bought the whole bundle, so I do believe I have 3 games right now. But I definitely want to play at least the first one very soon. As far as I know, you are kind of like stuck in, I think, a school. I'm not sure. Like someone's been killed and you're trying to find out who the murderer is, and there's this really cute bear that I think is evil. And then there's like a part 2 and a part 3, and I'm assuming it's kind of the same setup as well. So again, murder mystery. Also feel like you're trying to not get murdered yourself, maybe? Moving away from all of the murder and horror, another game on my list is quite the opposite. It's a very cozy game and it's called Littlewood. I don't know too much about Littlewood, but it's been making the rounds, I would say about a year ago, on like social media. A lot of people were talking about it. I don't see that many people talking about it now anymore, but I really want to check it out, and I finally bought it on Steam Deck again on sale, and I'm very excited. This seems like a cute little sort of like town management kind of game. I know you can like unlock shops and place them wherever you want, and of course the like pixel art style really drew me in because it reminded me of Stardew Valley, and Stardew Valley is one of my all-time favorite games. The next one on my list is not really possible yet, but I really want to play Atelier Ryza, but I have to play the first one. I did something a little bit dumb, but I have the first one on my Nintendo Switch, and then I have the second one on my Steam Deck. So I need to play the first one on my Switch and then get to the second one on my Steam Deck, so the controls are really gonna mess me up. But I'm also really excited to see like the performance difference between the two and just like compare them. So yeah, basically I need to play Atelier Ryza 1 on my Switch, and then I get to play Atelier Ryza 2 on my Steam Deck. And this is in the Atelier series, where you're just kind of like a magical girl. You're making potions, exploring the world, making friends, fighting monsters. Ryza has like really popularized the whole franchise, I feel like. Everyone loves her. This one is also more open world like. It adds a lot of unique mechanics, so I'm very excited. Also, I forgot to say in the beginning, but excuse my face, it's super red because I went away for the weekend and I got some sort of allergic reaction, so my face is on fire. Please ignore any swelling, redness, or whatever, okay? It's just not there. Alright, back to a cozy game. I really want to play my Time at Sandrock. I do believe it's still in like early access right now. I keep seeing new updates added, so I don't know what the state of the game is, but I'm excited to try it out. I loved my time at Portia, which was the first game in this sort of like franchise by the developers. It definitely has its flaws on the Nintendo Switch, and they seem to have now abandoned it and moved on to my time at Sandrock. I would still really recommend playing it. It's such a fun and sort of like unique spin on the cozy, you know, farming sim kind of narrative, because it also focuses a lot on building, a little bit of dungeon crawling. There's a very extensive like dating sort of system as well, which was just really fun. So yeah, I really love that, and now I'm excited to try my time at Sandrock. I've heard the performance is a lot better, and I also now have it on my Steam Deck instead of my Switch, which usually does perform a little better as well. And I've seen so many fun like pet systems. You can have pets and interact with them, and there's like I feel like they took the concept of my time at Portia but just like developed it more, and enhanced anymore, so I'm very excited for this one. Moving on to a spiritual what? Visual novel that is also a dating sim, an otome game. I have Hakuoki. I think the game is like split up in 2 parts, so I have the 2 parts, and I really wanna play this one. I used to play this on the 3DS and I remember liking it, but also I never really got through it. I did fall asleep sometimes while playing it, so I hope that won't be my experience this time around, but I'm very excited to try this, and I know that it's a lot more like serious, I think, and it also takes like Japanese ancient like history as its setting, which I think is very, very interesting too. Next, we have a sad game that I've mentioned in so many videos and I still have not played it, but I really need to play Spiritfarer. So many people love this game. You're kind of like on this boat and I think you're helping people move on, or like spirits, creatures, whatever, move on to the afterlife, which can be very sad, but I think it can also be very beautiful. I love the soundtrack of this game, the visuals, it all looks very beautiful and soothing and calming, so I am really excited to play it, but I just always am scared of like getting really sad. But I think I'm getting better at it now, so I just need to do it. Next, we have a game that I've actually owned for years. When I was still together with like an ex-boyfriend, he had a PlayStation 4, I think, and so I one time bought The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on sale. Then we broke up and I didn't have a PlayStation anymore. I still had the game. So I finally decided to buy it on my Steam Deck when it was like on a high discount, because I'm really excited to play this one. I have the books, I haven't read them yet. I've watched the show though and I really loved it, although I've heard they're gonna switch the main actors and like I'm not gonna watch it with a new actor, like what the hell? No. But besides that, I really like this world. It's like high fantasy, very interesting world, but it has like a unique spin on it. So if you're not familiar with it, like a Witcher is basically sort of like a monster hunter, supernatural. He like helps people, but at the same time people like hate him. And then there's this whole other plot of him trying to save this like child and all that stuff. And I'm really, really interested to see what like storylines will be in the game and how it compares to like the TV show for me, so I'm very, very excited to play this one. And last on my list is a game I don't know too much about. I think there's an anime of it and I used to want to watch it when I was younger and then just never did, and now I saw it was on sale so I bought it, and it's called Sword Art Online, and I have like 3 games in total. These are like action RPGs, and these are like unique thing about this is that you are yourself in a video game again. I think it's like an MMO type of video game, which I just think is a really interesting concept, and then you're also like playing a video game where you're in a video game, so it's kind of like Inception stuff, you know. And it's also actually currently on sale, at least the one I'm looking at right now, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, is currently on sale, like 80% off on Steam if you're interested. I don't really know too much else about it, I'm just excited to try it out. It's like an action RPG, I think there's some like shooting stuff. We'll see how I like it. But that is it for my list of games I really want to play on my Steam Deck very, very soon. I think it could be fun to make a follow-up video of this one in a couple of weeks when I have played all of these, at least for a little bit, and I'll tell you about whether I like them or not, whether they performed well on the Steam Deck, all of that stuff. I thought maybe that could be fun, so let me know if you want to see that, and also let me know what other types of videos you would like to see from me. I would love to hear that and make the type of content that you guys want to see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to follow any of my other social media, it's all linked in my description box down below. You're also very free to join my Discord server. We're just chatting about games and life and stuff over there. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.